This is my friend Amelia.
Hi.
And she has a service dog named Summer, and of course I have my service dog named Scout, and we are going to take them into a Mexican restaurant with us to eat dinner, and we're just going to show you like what it's like to take a service dog to dinner with you. So yeah, that's all. It's going to be fun.
It will be fun.
Yay! So now we got seated in a booth, and we just tucked the girls under there so that you can see the girls are settled there. I did bring them a little blanket just because it makes it more comfortable for them since they're going to lay down for a while.
Good job.
But they're just going to lay down while we have dinner. Okay, Amelia, so what would you say is one of the most difficult parts about taking a service dog to a restaurant? Okay.
The hardest part, I was telling Sarah about this on the way here. I was like, I used to be worried about the judgment of other people. Now I don't care. But I think the hardest part for me right now, personally, which you need to not care because that's the biggest problem. She like, I have a hard time getting her to settle. Like getting her to like ignore food on the floor can be hard. And, like, obviously, like some like they're social, obviously, so they want other people's attention. But she's worked through that, and she's like really stellar at that. For her personally, she has a hard time settling. Like that's another problem I'm worried about taking her to class, which Sarah knows about. So the main thing for me is like getting her to settle under the table and not whine, because she has this other thing where she like whines.
Yeah,
like,
and you're not really sure why she does that, right?
No, you kind of had an idea of like she whined every time she like needed something, which I think you are getting onto something. But then also I'm like, she doesn't need anything right now because I've given her everything. So it's like now I feel like she might want, like need / want like attention or like something to do. So for me personally, like where I'm at, like I said, I used to be big on people's judgment. Don't do that because it's a mistake, and trust me, no one cares. And you know, now she's stellar at like ignoring things and moving through the space. Her big problem is, for me personally, is settling and not whining.
Yeah.
And but that's just like where I'm at right now, personally. Every dog's different.
Yeah.
So just to update y'all, Amelia was recently in the hospital because she was having issues with her seizures, and I watched her dog Summer for her for a while, and that's why I was trying to figure out like why her dog was whining for her while she was staying at my house. I think the most difficult part about taking a dog to a restaurant, or at least my dog specifically, is the like having them settle under the table for a long period of time. I found that booths are easier for them to settle into because it's kind of a closed space. They can't really see a lot of distractions around them like you could with a table and chairs. And we're in a booth currently, so it's really easy to like tuck them under, and then they don't see all the people walking by and all of that, so it's a little bit easier. So if you can, you know, get a booth, I think that's easier to do. But that's really it. So yeah, and Scout has been to a ton of restaurants with me, so she's pretty good at it now. All right, so we just got our food, and you know that in Mexican restaurants,
okay? I'm really dumb.
You know, in Mexican restaurants, the plates come out and they're really hot, and they tell you, hey, this is hot, don't touch it. So what does Amelia do immediately? Touches the plate and then yelps in pain.
It hurt really bad.
She told you not to touch it.
She told me not to touch it, and I'm dumb and I touched it anyway.
Oh my Lord. Also, Amelia has never had enchiladas before, so...
No, and this weirdo doesn't like beans. Can you believe that? Who doesn't like beans?
I don't like the texture.
Unbelievable. You know, I eat sandwiches weird, but at least I like black beans. Okay. What do you think you're doing? What do you think?
Yeah,
you're
we
doing?
did another vlog. It's on my channel where Amelia and I went on an adventure, and she ate her sandwich.
Oh my god,
weird.
it's so hot.
Don't eat.
That's what she told me. That's because she told me.
Amelia does not listen, apparently.
I can't eat this. It's too hot.
Oh my god. First bite of the enchilada. Which one do you have there? Cheese or bean?
Bean.
What do you think? Good? Yeah. Oh yeah. Are you gonna order more the next time you go to a Mexican restaurant?
I am.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, so one of Scout's tasks is to pick up this blanket. Scout, back. Back up. Get the blanket. Get it. Yes.
Get it. Nope.
You're a big guy.
Scout, touch.
So big.
Good. Get the blanket. Yes. Give. Nope. Oh, she dropped it. Scout, get it. Oh, she had it, but she dropped it. Scout, touch. Yes. Get the blanket. Give. Yay, Scout. She did it. Yay.
Good job.
So proud of you. Yay.
Okay, so this is really dark, and I'm so sorry about that, but yeah, we're done eating now. Basically, when you take your service dog out to eat, all you want to do is take them in, get them settled. You can give them something to chew on or not. And
If they're younger, I would recommend like giving them something to chew on.
so that they just lay down on the floor and just relax, and you can take like a little blanket for them like I did, but just make sure that they're behaving appropriately and do your best. Yep. So yeah, so that's all.
You want to say bye? Love you. She was like pawing at the towel, so goofy. I love you.
Yeah, I have a towel on the back seat. But anyway, that's all. So that's how you take your service dog to a restaurant.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.